Hello everyone, so today's video will be a luxury haul of two new accessories that I bought myself from Chanel and from Gucci. I'm absolutely thrilled to unbox these. I really enjoy watching these types of videos and just anything Chanel, Gucci, and luxury related. It's just like candy for me. If this is not your kind of video and it's not one that you think you'll enjoy, then I would suggest just clicking out. I do make lots of other content on style that is not as pricey as these two things I'm about to show you. But if you do think that you'll enjoy it, then what I will do is unbox both of these during this video, and then I'll show you what they look like on, as well as my thoughts on purchasing both of these items, and as much information as I can share to make it useful, including all of the prices listed in the information down below. That way, if you don't want to see the price and you think you'll enjoy the video more without seeing that, then you don't have to see it. And if you want to see it and you find that useful, I will include the full price, including tax and everything like that, in the information bar down below. I thought we would start with Chanel first. I have had this for a little while, and I've just been treasuring the way it looks right now. It never looks as beautiful again packaging wise as it does when you first get it. They're just so excellent at that. So this is a pair of ballet flats. If you did watch my Girl Boss vacation vlog recently, and you will know that I checked out the ballet flat selection at the Waikiki Chanel boutique, but they really had absolutely nothing in my size. Now with hindsight, I'm so grateful that they didn't, because then they came out with the spring and summer collection, or at least it arrived in store. And I saw these at the Vancouver boutique, which is at Holt, Renfrew in downtown Vancouver. I don't go there regularly at all, but I had really only ever been in there once before when it first opened, and it was absolutely manic. So I thought I would check it out again, see what kind of flat selection and especially size selection that they had in stock. And I just got extremely lucky. They just had this beautiful pair that I had never seen before in stock. So here's what I got, and I'm really happy with it. At first, I really thought I wanted the traditional beige and black flat version, which are very like ballerina-esque, but I do have the slingbacks already, which are the same color combination. So I'm really glad that I found something else, and you'll see it's just, it's to die for beautiful. So I like the size of this bag. It's kind of a medium-sized bag. I don't think I've ever really gotten one of these before. I've always gotten bigger bags from Chanel, so I like that. It makes me feel like it's one that I might keep and display somewhere. And then you can see the beautiful box. I'll give you the details on the side. So this is the Lambskin Blue Black Flat. It's a size 37.5, and the code is pretty long-winded, so I'll link it in the information bar down below in case you find that useful. It is the current season. She said that they also had it in suede originally, but I really like the lambskin. I think it's a little bit more spring and summery, which is really what I bought these for, although I think they will also transition great into fall. They're not the kind of shoe that I would really ever wear in heavy Vancouver rain. So I'll show you what it looks like when you open the box. I love how substantial the boxes are for Chanel shoes. They feel like a nice like keepsake type box. Although what I probably will do, because these shoes are so special to me, is unusually I will keep them in the box. I don't do that with most of my shoes, but yeah. So there's a little envelope here that just toppled out at me. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I think it's just, yeah, it's information about the leather, and this is fun. So I just came upon the French version. So it says, ces chaussures sont faites pour marcher, sortir et danser et dureront longtemps si vous les entretenez. I think that's really lovely. So I can find the English version, but I can also translate it myself. It says, these shoes are made for walking, going out, and dancing, and will last a long time if you take good care of them. That's my loose translation. So I just thought that was fun about the dancing part. Very sort of Parisian luxe, right? So it's got the double dust bag. It's the same thing as when I bought my slingbacks back in December. I just don't understand how it's possible there's already cat fur on these, but there is, just in case you needed to know that. And then there is a number of layers of foam and tissue, and then you get to the beautiful shoes. I'm going to pull them out to show you. They are just so buttery soft and gorgeous, and you can see it is a classic two-tone style, but in the limited edition color for this spring and summer, which is the cobalt blue with the black tip. And as soon as I tried these on, I just thought the color combination was so gorgeous because you get that pop of really beautiful saturated blue with the classic style of the black toe. So I think they're immediately recognizable as Chanel, but just a little bit different as well from what you usually see. So I think it's just the perfect combination of unusual and classic, and I just adore how they look on the foot. I think they look really gorgeous with jeans. I do have a lot of blue in my wardrobe, and I don't mind mixing different tones of blue, so I think that they're just going to be a great addition. I like to go ahead and wear it just a couple of times and then get a cobbler to put a little sole on it. Some people prefer to just wear them as is until they're much more worn, but I kind of like to get ahead of the damage a little bit when I spend this much money on shoes, so that's what I will be doing. In the meantime, I am so excited to wear them, and here is what they look like on. I just think they're so classic. They just really have that Parisian chic. I never bought anything from that particular boutique before, but I thought they were really friendly, they were really approachable. I was helped by a sales associate called Karen, and she was just down to earth and nice and helpful and not pushy. If you guys are on Instagram like I am, I feel like everyone and their cat now, in terms of bloggers, wear this outfit combination of the really high-waisted, very sort of vintage-looking mom jeans paired with the Gucci Marmont belt, which has a really, usually they choose the dark yellow hardware instead of the silver on them. And I like the look overall. It feels very trendy, and I try and usually stay away from trends a little bit, but overall I do like the high-waisted jeans, tucked-in shirt, and belt combination. It's just one that to me is very classic actually, and it's one that I kind of wanted to get into. So I got some jeans that are kind of that style, but they're ones that work for me, and you can see one of those pairs in a moment. But to go with that, I wanted a new belt. I didn't really have a belt that worked kind of around your waist, but not really high up on your waist. At least the jeans that I got are a little bit below the skinniest part of my waist, and it's definitely still a more waist cinched kind of belt than the kind that goes around your hips. So I really had nothing that would work around that length, and so I measured myself and figured out that to fit in that way, and with trousers especially like that, the best size for me was 85 centimeters. So that's what I got from Gucci. I tried on pretty much all their belts. I was helped by Monica at the store in the Fairmont Hotel Vancouver in downtown Vancouver, and she was wonderful. She made me coffee. We're like friends now. And she's helped me before actually when I got the Vlogmas prize for you guys. Last year equally, I kind of looked at a lot of different things, and she was just wonderfully helpful, so friendly. I really like that store. Apparently it's one of the most successful stores in the world in terms of sales. So I picked up this belt, and I have to say I think it is the perfect fit for me because it does have that trendy, slightly branded Gucci look to it, but it's not as in your face as the Gucci Marmont because the logo on it is smaller and more abstract, and you'll see what I mean in a second. So here's the unboxing. It's not as impressive as a Chanel unboxing. I do like their tuxedo style boxes and packaging. It's sort of the newer packaging for Gucci, and I really like that the belt comes in a dust bag because I will store it that way. And here is the belt. Oh, it's got a couple of things that will need to come off for me to try it on for you. But I just really liked the medium-sized hardware. They have belts with smaller hardware and larger hardware, but especially I really felt like this was the right time for me to get one of these because it's associated with the old Soho line, which is the same line that my Soho tote comes from. The current assumption with all the sales associates is that this line will actually get discontinued soon. So I wanted to pick a belt up from it because it was my favorite that they had, and I'd be really sad if I'd missed out on that. So the color of the leather is called nut brown. It is a smooth leather. It's really buttery and gorgeous, and then it's got the gold tone hardware. But unlike the Marmont line, this is more of a champagne gold. So you can see it's really a light, nice, shiny gold. It's very substantial feeling, and compared to my hand, it's not a massive logo. It's sort of what I would say is medium size, and I really like the way it interlocks like this. That is actually usually what they call it in the store, either interlocking or GG. If you just want to ask a sales associate for it, that's how they refer to it. And I really like the style because although it is immediately recognizable as Gucci, I don't think it feels as big as the Marmont. At least on me, on my size, I'm 5'4", a little bit more petite. The Marmont was just too big and too hard to style because I felt like that's all you could see from the outfit then. So this is a little bit more subtle. I think it has a bit more of a kind of vintage 70s look to it, kind of, as well, but very, very classic, very my style. And I really like the brown. I did consider getting either the rose beige or the black, but I felt like the brown would go with the most different types of outfits and the most seasons as well. And I kept looking on some of the resale websites for this exact belt, but I couldn't find it with all these features in the 85 centimeters. Now, if you just want a Gucci belt in general, I will link some examples down below because The Real has a lot of Gucci stocks. You can totally pick up like a nice, still good condition Gucci belt for under $200 easily from some of these resale websites. So that's something you might want to consider. It's definitely something I considered and I'm still considering if I want another one in black. But anyway, this is what it looks like, and it's so nice and just well made. It feels really, really substantial. Both of the items I've showed you are made in Italy, and they both have, you know, all of the quality that I would expect from a luxury item, as well as the wonderful leathery smell. So let me put this on so that you can see what it looks like on. I just think the length is so perfect because it means that it clasps around the middle of the belt like it should, so you have a little bit of options in terms of making it a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, and it just really dresses up these very casual jeans and pulls the whole look together in a way that I think is really flattering. Really excited to put together some casual outfits with this, but I also really like that it feels dressy enough that I could wear it with a suit dress or something like that for work, or especially some suit trousers for work as well. So it just feels like a good investment for my wardrobe, and I hope that you enjoyed this little sneaky haul. So if you'd like to see more videos styling these two different items, then make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!